Yeah, as we all know, it's a very, very interesting time of the year. It's the Gemini season. Yes. Who of you is a Gemini? Oh, quite a few. Aszendent? Mondzeichen? Ari, Mondzeichen, wow. Yes, I mean, everybody knows Gemini. They're a little bit flaky and sometimes a little bit indecisive, and some say they would have two faces. But secretly, Gemini are also very cool and very creative people. Like, I mean, there's famous Geminis like Naomi Campbell, very cool, Kanye West. Myself, like the good Gemini, but there's also the bad Gemini. And I did a little research, and you wouldn't believe it, who's a Gemini? Viktor Orban is a Gemini. Not only Viktor Orban is a Gemini, also Donald Trump is a Gemini. Muammar al-Gaddafi was a Gemini. Marine Le Pen, she's a Leo, but her father, Jean-Marie Le Pen, was a Gemini. And also, I think it's a fun fact, Hartzi Strache is a Gemini. Yes. No kidding. Yes, and I think I mentioned this at an earlier PCCC. Me and Hartzi Strache, we share the same birthday. Yes, so born under a tricky star. But I think the bottom line of this is be nice to Geminis, because they can turn out to be real assholes. Okay, our next performer, unsere nächste Performerin, die ist extrem cool. Also sie ist eine Künstlerin, eine Rap-Künstlerin, und ich musste heute an sie denken, weil heute, kennt ihr das, wenn ihr Spam bekommt, von einem gewissen Namen, und dann müsst ihr an Personen denken, die zufällig den gleichen Vornamen haben. Also weil ich habe halt Spam bekommen von einer G-UDIT, und die hat mich gefragt, do you wanna hang out? Und ich sofort an die Person denken müssen, die jetzt kommt, die das nämlich nie zu mir sagen würde. Großen Applaus für die G-UDIT!
Hi, I'm G-UDIT. I did bring a small cheat sheet because I'm just really excited. You might know me from other stages, like standing on other stages. But here tonight, I am, as you can see, actually in uniform. I'll come to that. Okay, so I wanted to kick it off lightly by saying it's really hard to find the right state of being moisturized and liquefied inside when you come on stage. Like, you know, we all went to pee backstage, and imagine that we're all really nervous and excited. We all went to pee and had water and be healthy, and since this beer touched the tip of my tongue, I have to pee again, of course. And so, yeah, I mean, who needs pressuring parents when you have a bladder, right? Anyways, this is my official after-work beer. Wait, I'll get to that. So first, oh God, it's so hard. Okay. First, I wanted to talk about insecurity in speech, because Denise, wait, I'll just hold this. Oh, it's so difficult. Oh my God. So, insecurity in speech, and like it's linked to gender normative female stuff somehow. And I don't, oh my God, my voice now, no tone control. But basically I noticed as a preteen somewhere, I got the information that women speak in a certain way, in an asking tone, and it makes them insecure, and that's womanly and liked or whatever. And I didn't like that because I didn't want to be this kind of insecure person. And so I kind of trained myself to be in control of my voice, not like now. I was a teenager, I had all the power in the world. Yeah, so I trained myself to, you know, speak in a confident voice, and, you know, not like the kind of millennial LA dialect, like, hey Brad, like, I think my jokes, like, they're gonna be the funniest, LOL. Yeah, that makes me really aggressive. I mean, if men do it, I like it. So actually, I had a teacher when I was this angry preteen I'm mentioning. I had a teacher, he told me I can't sing because I speak in the wrong pitch. And I was like, what? But what about Billie Holiday? He was like, yeah, she can't sing either. So I was like, okay, fuck him, you know? Oh my god, finally released an album last year, blah, don't want to bore you, I know, so much success. So, should I have insecurities? Am I a musician? Am I an artist? I don't know, we played in front of like 1K people 3-4 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for the cash, so I think I'm an artist, I guess. Anyways. It was a great opportunity, that concert I mentioned. Thank you to who invited us. Yeah, so my weed dealer was also kind of tired of waiting for the money. And he suggested I get this job. As you can see, I'm wearing this amazing uniform, like, so hot. Actually, I'm really hot, and I talked... the hydration. So, yeah, do you mind? Like, this is my work shirt that's really sweaty and stuff. I'll take it off real quick. I'm training for a six-pack. So yeah, this was my uniform shirt. I got these pants at Bauhaus, if anyone. Look at that. Right? And yeah, it says strip. No, I did that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look at this uniform. Yeah. Let me just please. Serving you blue motherfucking collar. Okay? I got like stuff here. I have a fucking like ID. You let me in your house, you know? Yes. So, oh my god. You like butches, right? Anyways, I'm wearing lipstick, so I'm protected. Yeah. So all this success I've had as an artist, finally I'm working full time. I read radiators in municipal housing. Gemeindebau, that is. So I get up every day at 6:30 with the other hacklers, and we like look at each other on the street, like, you know. And yeah, I'm an intellectual, you know. People ask me, what are you reading? And I'm like, radiators. And sometimes warm water count. I don't even know what that's called in English. Anyways. But I have a theme song you guys might know. Yeah. Zebra Cats? I'ma read that bitch. That's what I sing when I go to work. Anyways. I'm really trying to balance this kind of glamorous life you know me for versus like my sexy butch handy life. And I think it's working out right. My mom was a bit shocked about my job choice, but yeah. But like many people, she's like, oh, that must be so fascinating. You go into hundreds of houses, like apartments every day, and you see how the people live. And I'm like, oh. No, it's just like that's a very positive view of humanity, you know? It's, yeah. Like, most people are boring and sad. Yeah. So I'm really happy I'm here with you guys now, because, yeah, I could, maybe then, I don't know, I don't even want to, like, I don't know how to talk, you know, there's nothing funny about it. I just see like weird animals and who cares, like ugly sofas. I just look at the fucking radiators and I read them, you know? Yeah. Okay. I have something, because I have some serious stuff, but I have something I want to talk about, which isn't talked about that much, because I think a lot of people are insecure, you know? But I recently had a discussion about, you know, underwear acidity holes. Like with friends, not at the university or anything. You know those little holes my American Apparel brief sometimes also can get after 15 years of use? Like it's a very tiny hole in the front. And it is, you guys know where it is. I mean, maybe. Maybe you've seen it online. And so we're having a discussion privately about this topic. And because I'm like, oh, if I see the hole, I throw it away. And my friend's like, I don't mind that much. I think it's just, you know, it must be the acidity in the urine, you know, causing this usage. And then, you know, I was like, but I think, like, guys don't really have it. Like, it's not, boxers can have holes, but I don't think it's always, like, right there. And they always have this, like, little pee-pee stain on the boxer, right? So there should be, like, a giant hole, you know? So, like a not sewn in hole, you know? Anyways, I don't know, we didn't have any conclusions. If you are a biologist and fashion advisor, let us know. We think it's interesting, but we think it's the other acidity. Yeah. Yes, maybe that's a punchline. I'm not sure. Okay. So hot. Alright, so let's talk about fun stuff now. I'm so tired, really, really tired, because I have to kneel in front of radiators all day and talk to people who claim they never use them in a country where it snows 10 months out of 12. Yeah, so I know you can't imagine, but I also have like insecurities, and some of them, I mean, they're about my identity, you know? Like, I'm an Austrian Jew, I know, boring, right? But to me, it's kind of my life, and it doesn't, like, it's kind of complicated. I speak Italian to my mom, I have family all over, I'm not religious, I don't follow monotheistic, patriarchal, you know, shit, but you know, I don't celebrate Christmas, I don't, there's traditions, humans need rituals, we know that, right? And, I mean, just, like, you don't have to do anything to be a Jew, you know? Like, you just are, especially in a country like Austria, like, I can be anything I want, right? But I'll always be a Jew, if I want to or not, you know? And actually, like, I don't know if you saw these portraits they hung of survivors on the ring, and they were attacked 3 times already. Like, once it was swastikas, second time I don't know, now they like cut them or something. So, you know, it puts a little bit of fear into your heart, especially if you might have had like a grandma who grabbed your pretty little face when you were a helpless child and just said, Judith, never forget! I had to leave in 38. I was Viennese, I never want to go back there. You know? And somehow I carry this fear in a weird way also, because it's just part of my family history. And it's sometimes like a fear of elder people in Austria, like older people, you know? But my mom, you know, she really, like, she was a real revolution kind of, you know, 17. And she really wanted to spite her parents, her Holocaust survivor parents. So she married an Austrian. And here I am. Yeah, very funny. Anyways, yeah. That was it on the Jew stuff. Like, because I was told it's not extremely funny to like rest on the, but maybe, you know, for my Netflix special. But so let's go back to the fun stuff. Can you ever be sure a friend is real? How would you go about that? I would say one really great way is to turn around. You know? It's like, check your back. Ah, nice. No knives. No, just kidding. I'm a Sagittarius asshole. So what I mean with turn your back is like, show your friend your asshole side, you know? Like, I don't mean that. What do you, like, imagine the inside, but in a non-erotic way, if you can. Like, if you show your friend your asshole side, you know, will they still be your friend? Or will they, you know, throw a bunch of knives? Yeah, I don't know, this punchline is not amazing, but let's talk about the even more important stuff. How do you know you have the right partner, right? That's really hard choices to make. Some people say you can smell the neck, back of the neck, and then you know. But that's like a really weird way to start off, you know? Anyways, we know, like, when you're young, it's like, you ask someone, like, hey, do you have a bed? Let's go. You know? But then as you get older, smaller things just matter more. Like, the requirements change, you know? Like, do you have that coffee eaten by and regurgitated by a goat and shat out by felines? Okay, yalla. But, you know, for different people it's different flags. I researched a little bit on the topic. So for some people, it's a red flag that they might maybe themselves don't even want to realize that it is a red flag for them. Could be like, you know, shoes. No, it could be. No, it could be like, you know, the way, like, does someone put the screw back on the toothpaste? Does the pet rat sleep under the covers or on them? Are the tea bags left next to the sink? Do you want kids? Do you recycle? Which way do you hang the toilet paper? You know, details. But, you know, when you, like, maybe want to spend a part of the way or all with a person, these things matter, you know, and do you want to talk about them? No. So, you know. And I mean, another thing is poverty. Like, poverty is not a character trait, okay? Like, if someone has a really shitty apartment where the kitchen is the shower inside of the toilet, you know, that's not a character fault, per se. You know, per se. Like, yeah. But one thing that really triggers me, where I'm like, oh my god, I should leave, is like, you guys know what duvet covers are, like bedding? Where you put the blanket inside? Duvets with zip. You don't get it. You don't get it. But for me, it's a real problem. Like, what are you saving? You know, it's not like you're not saving money because it would be cheaper to have nothing, like just the opening where you slide the blanket in. Like, what are you saving? You're not saving time, you know? And to whom is this marketed? Like, you know, those smart system cheaters, men that might live alone without their mom, you know? And I think, I don't know, that just turns me off so much. Like, it's contrary to, you know, sleeping somehow to me. But, you know, I really wanted to dig in this subject, it being so interesting. So, wait, how should I even took improv classes. They were free. I took improv in VUC. They're great. You should go. You should go. We could play together. So much fun. Oh, okay, just kidding. Anyways, I'll show you this thing. So, let's find out if there's any time saved with the zip, right? So, imagine this being a bed. And the mattress, I put a fresh sheet on it, and the pillows are also already like dressed. And the blankets, it's like naked in front of me, it's just lying there, you know? And so I take this duvet, right? Like, you know, take it, and I do that thing, I grab the corner, and then, you know, then I like kind of shake it. And it's really hard, like, you know, and then maybe you can actually stand on the bed and like try to shake it more so it doesn't touch the floor because it might get dirty, you know? So you shake it, yeah, you know, and 10 minutes have passed. Then you know, throw it on the bed and you do the thing where you take it from the other end and shake it again, you know? And maybe, yeah, and it's already fucking dirty from the floor, you know? Anyways, so you're done. And you put zip. You get it now? All right. Thank you so much.